Divine Rising, it's the motherfucking Kaizen, aka Mr. CEO of Control the fucking Game, and we back on High Vibrations. Nothing more, nothing less. Hit my jig, yeah, hit my jig. Nothing more, nothing less. Know that I do it the best. Somebody know that I do it the best. Got my goal inside my vision, I ain't never stressed. Fuck you talking about, you know that I do it the best. It's like, nah, let me stop playing. No, I can't fake it for you. I'ma stand on business. You'll see this video at the perfect time. You'll see this video at the divine alignment. If you're watching this video, then this is a universal sign. This is a perfect time. This is a time to analyze what's being presented for you. Don't pay attention to the messenger, but just listen to the message. Pick up what resonates and then just leave what the fuck don't. You feel me? If it don't resonate, then it's not for you. And I'm no longer, just stressing or trying to put myself in a certain algorithm or crowd. I'm just gonna be me. Whoever the fuck is supposed to hear the message, whoever is aligned with it, whoever is in resonance, whoever is following along is just gonna follow along. I know that I'm in divine guidance, I'm in divine protection, and I'm also in divine alignment at all points in time. Enough yapping, but let's get into the video. You'll see this video at the perfect time. Now, the whole reason of me picking up a camera, documenting my journey, was to start showing up for myself, to really pour back into myself. I realized what was going on in my reality. I realized what was for me and what's not for me. So being able to just isolate my growth and start to document, it made it easier for me to really indulge in things that's resonating and pull back from things that's not resonating. Just a little bit about myself. A couple people may already know, a handful of people may already know. Shit, nobody may already know. Just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit more about me, introduce myself a little bit more on this platform, show y'all who I am as a person, show how I attack my goals, deal with certain things when I may not want to do it in that present moment. I started my page, Divine Cosmic Knowledge. It actually came after a meditation. Those was the first 3 words that kind of came to my mind, and it also was 3 powerful words that I kind of live by, just being divine. It also kind of correlates with being authentic, being your true self, staying in alignment, perfect timing. Perfect timing is always of the essence with me. You feel me? I'm divine. I'm in divine alignment. I got divine money. I got divine power. You feel me? That divine word just stuck with me, and every time I see it, it kind of just embeds it in my brain of the characteristics, the attitude of relentlessness. You know what I mean? Cosmic. That just kind of came from a breakthrough of just everything. Not just the physical realm, family, but also our Akashic records. Also that infinite intelligence. Also that supreme sovereignty that you got. That power, that authority that you have within yourself. Cosmic just makes me think a little bit bigger. It makes me widen my perspective. Divine Cosmic, I'm in perfect time and I'm out of this world. I'm multi-dimensional. I can do whatever I desire. And then knowledge. Now, initially, knowledge, just knowing information. You got esoteric knowledge, you got general knowledge, you got specialized knowledge, you have different types of knowledge, and you also have applied knowledge, which is basically you just applying the information, the application of knowledge. And when you throw all of those together, you can get millions of perspectives. You can get 1 perspective, you can get 2 perspectives, whatever the case may be. Divine Cosmic Knowledge resonated with me after a meditation, and I kind of just went with it. It just felt perfect, and it kind of just started to flow. Now, a lot of people call me Divine, may call me K, may call me, Cosmic Knowledge, whatever the case may be. Honestly, go by all of those, you feel me? Whatever you identify me as, that's going to be your perception of reality. I can explain my characteristics, I can show you my experience, and also, embody who I am as a person. But at the end of the day, you're going to take your perspective no matter what. I may have made this in an old video, but if you don't know already, my real name is Kenan, Kenan. Just like Kenan and Kel, just like Kenan Thompson, except it's only 1 E in the Kenan. Now, most of my close family members or family, they call me by my real name. They call me Kenan. Most of my friends, you may hear them say K6. You may hear some of my family say K6. That's also my nickname. So Divine Cosmic Knowledge, Divine, D, Kenan, K6, whatever resonates with you, I'm all for it. I'm not even too pressed on it. But me starting this Divine Cosmic Knowledge, it was a way for me to easily embody who I truly am. Me realizing that I may like weird shit. I may like goddamn journaling. I may like meditating in the park and being outside with my shoes on. And I wouldn't even say that it's weird shit, because to me it's amazing. To me it's rebirth. To me is progression. But to another perspective, you just never know. What's crazy to you may not be crazy to the next, depending on their positioning, depending on their perspective, depending on their mind and how it responds and activates to different information. So me, I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. And Charlotte has been growing since I've been legit. It's been growing tremendously. You know, this shit then got bigger than Atlanta. It's really one of the most top cities that's really, you know, pushing there. Charlotte, if you don't know about Charlotte, and where the fuck you been at? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, but from Charlotte, North Carolina, I'm a Charlotte native. I grew up here my whole entire life. Of course, I've been to a couple of different states, you know, travel, had a little vacation, whatever the case may be. But honestly, I've never truly just spent time out of the country, never truly just got to see different parts of the world, got to indulge in different cultures. So that's another thing that's on my goal list that I want to accomplish, that I want to be able to indulge in, is just move around freely, not think about what's next, or more so what got to be paid, or more so what's you feel me, but just being able to relax and just exist. You know, yeah, I'm a Charlotte native, grew up in Charlotte my whole entire life. I grew up with all females. I grew up with all females for a point of time, and when I say point of time or period of time, it's just kind of like a little chunk out of my life. And then, you know, as you transition, as you move, as you transform, you know, you start to put yourself in different environments. You start to choose your mood. You start to choose your friends, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, a lot of things that was being presented to my present eye, or that I was experiencing, I thought that I was chained down to that experience. I thought that that was it. I thought that I had to do this, or this is just how life is, until I started to become more aware of just myself, my thoughts, and my own power. Growing up with all females, my mom, my grandma, and also my two older sisters, it taught me a lot. It taught me how to not only, you know, control my emotions as a man, but also tap into that feminine side, start to tap into that feminine energy, and not even more so on that weird shit that y'all may be thinking of, and goddamn fruit shit. Nah, hell no, we ain't on none of that shit. But just more so how to calm down to ground zero, how to express yourself, how to really think in the heat of the moment, you know, being with all girls and seeing the different periods and different menstrual cycles and seeing how they respond and how their emotions and how they deal with things. It taught me as a man to just be more secure, be more grounded. It taught me how to, it's okay to be soft, it's okay to express yourself, it's okay to talk about these things, it's okay to express your love for somebody. And then also being able to, you know, learn and experience as a male and tapping into that masculinity side, I feel like I got the best of both worlds. You know, from the beginning, I kind of felt a little stagnant, or maybe that I was behind. A lot of things as a male that I did was just on my own. Growing up with all girls, I got to be able to see the best of both worlds, the masculine and the feminine energy, and it was just a beautiful thing. I wouldn't change anything. If I could go back in time and do shit over, I wouldn't do that shit, because all of that, all of those situations, all of those circumstances, all of those experiences literally molded me into who I am as a person right now, who I am as a person today. So no, I would not change that at all. I got to see every single angle of how my life was projecting. I got to see every single angle of how my life was playing out. I got to literally see, like, okay, boom, I can see how this month about to go. I can see how this week about to go. Like, okay, boom, work, skills, XYZ, house, make sure this and that. Whatever the case may be, I was literally processing my reality in the present moment, in the now. All I was thinking about was the now, but I was also cultivating my entire reality. Don't let that go over your head. Once I started to reprogram my identity, reprogram who I was, reprogram how I thought, reprogram how I saw the world and how I saw it happening for me, that's when my life started to fucking change tremendously fast. Now, I want to go over 4 important things in this video, and that's basically just going to, you know, help sum together everything from this video. And also 4 powerful things to, you know, just help excel your reality, help give you a different perspective, help push you into that alignment that you may need, you know, help confirm something that you may needed to hear over the course of the time. Number 1, lose your identity. You feel me? Forget, oh damn, I'm just Keenan, I'm just 6'5", I'm just 6'6", I'm just 7 feet, I'm just 5'2", you know, this is all I am, you know, this is just my name and I'm a basketball player. Lose your identity. Realize that you cannot be put in a box. You are limitless. Take yourself out of the battlefield and put yourself in the control room for a second. Put yourself in the room with all the cameras to where you can analyze and you can see and you can literally regenerate how everything is going. Detach from the identification. Don't get attached to the D-boy lifestyle, or, you know, don't get attached to, you know, exactly what you are in the sports. Don't get attached to just this knowledge. Don't get attached to what's going on, but just live, just be, just exist. Just project exactly what you desire. Number 2, embrace uncomfortableness. The only true comfort that exists, family, is uncomfort. Get something that you never had, you got to do something that you never did. really challenge your safe zone. Start to challenge your growth. Start to challenge where you feel comfortable with. Start to expand a lot more. And then really just set yourself up to experience new opportunities, to experience growth, to experience abundance. If you want more money, if you want more friends, put yourself in position to get more money. Put yourself in position to get more friends. If you want love in your life, embody love and put yourself in position so you can receive that love. Also, start to enjoy the lows. Realize that that is a part of the journey. When you try to push that low to the side, when you suppress your journey, you start to realize that farther on in your experience, those things that you were suppressing are starting to show up in different ways that you may not even know. It could be how you respond to something. It could be how your brain reacts. It could be how your body feels. It could be an aching within your physical. You know, it comes in different ways. So it's very, very, very imperative for you to really analyze and be aware of that. Enjoy the lows. Enjoy when shit don't go your way. Enjoy when you had your hopes up and shit fail. You feel me? Start to really think like, damn, why didn't this work out? Realize that denial is protection. Realize that rejection is protection. Realize that rejection is just redirection. Delay does not mean that you are denied. That doesn't mean that it's the end of the road. So when something doesn't go your way, start to ask why. Start to realize, how can I respond to this? How can I set myself up so next time this opportunity passes me by, I'm going to clench on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to goddamn surpass the goal. You feel me? Number 3, faith. To believe what you see is not faith at all, but to believe in the unseen is a triumph of amazing. To believe what you see is not faith, but to believe in the unseen is a triumph of amazing. Just fucking ponder on that shit. God damn, Divine, nigga, you fucking golden, man. You like that, bro. Sometimes it's not the physical material aspect that you see. Sometimes it's the unseen. Sometimes it's that emotion. Sometimes it's that ache. It may not be always present to the present eye, but you being able to move through with what you desire. Okay, I want to be a bodybuilder. I don't feel like working out today, but fuck it. I know I want to gain 15 pounds of muscle, so let me lift this motherfucking weight. You know what? I want to start working out a little bit more. I want to get more money. Damn, I don't like waking up early, but fuck it. Let me get my ass up, sacrifice this sleep, so I can be in position if a millionaire walk through, if that business opportunity busts. You know what I'm saying? For me to give that to the right person. So damn, this shit is interesting. It's not that hard. If you desire to be somewhere, put yourself in position so you can get there. If you desire to acquire something, put yourself in position to acquire it. The universe can play tricks on you, so it's important for you to utilize your discernment. You know, plays a lot of tricks, mind tricks, eye tricks, goddamn, whatever the case may be. Realize that faith also builds your confidence. It reprograms your mind to believe in that unseen, to have that triumph, to transform reality, to alchemize the unsatisfactory. Each time you isolate your faith and you ground that belief within your subconscious, realize that you add a whole extra layer of faith. You start to add a whole extra layer of confidence. You start to add a whole extra layer of cells that are now being regeneralized, now being reutilized, now being reoperated. That faith, that confidence, all of that starts to strengthen because you're showing up consistently. You're starting to program it. And number 4, lastly, positioning. Just like I said, if you want something, put yourself in position to get it. What are you doing to put yourself in that position? What are you doing to achieve and acquire what you desire? Where are you putting yourself? It's a fast break, you know what I'm saying? Is you running the correct lane? You complaining about the ball, but did you even get open? You know what I'm saying? You must have ain't seen the defender was right on the hip. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that you got to really incorporate as a person and ask and analyze and not just let that deter how you think. Just how I spoke about when I went to the K's and Rail event, the face unlock method that I was talking about. A lot of people be complaining just about the phone being locked and shit. Whole time you trying to unlock with the back of your head. You unlocking with your feet. You feel me? With your legs. Put yourself in position so that phone can unlock, so that can read your face. A lot of times you just gotta show up. A lot of times you just gotta show your face. A lot of times people just gotta hear your voice. You feel me? A lot of times people just gotta feel your energy, your aura. And it's over with. That opportunity gonna bust. That goal is gonna be surpassed and broke. That person gonna get the job. You serve an amazing purpose with just being your authentic self. How you choose to respond is gonna be important and critical within your future endeavors, within your future experiences, within your future compensation. You focus on those 4 things, then I promise you your life is going to change tremendously. Realize that you'll see this video at the perfect time. You'll see this video when you're aligned. You'll see this video exactly when you desire. You'll see this video when God wants you to see this video. You'll see this video when the universe wants you to see this video. Could be years from now. Could be days, could be minutes, who knows. But the video will find you whenever it's ready. But hey man, y'all control the game. I love y'all.